everyone, I've got a little Temu haul to share with you today. I've not been sharing everything I've been getting on Temu because I've just not been on as much. I've been busy doing other things. So yeah, I've been busy getting Tammy's journal finished, which is really pleased that that is with her now. And if you go over to Tammy's channel, which is Tater Tots Nursery, you'll be able to see Tammy's reaction to her journal. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, I've just, with one thing and another, my little dog hasn't been very well. She's been very up and down recently, and the other day we really thought that was it. You know, she's 14, she's completely blind, but she's normally a happy little thing, and she, you know, wanders about, but she loves the food. She's always loved the food. She'd gone off her food, and that really worried us. Anyway, the day before yesterday, we decided to try her with some salmon, because she seems to like this salmon. It's dried salmon that she has. She has a poorly mouth. She's got some growths in her mouth that the vet has said, you know, they're not harming her, as long as she can still eat, and as long as they're not bleeding, you know, they're not harming her and they're not painful. But I tend not to give her hard things because of that. But she loves these salmon, they're like little strips of dried salmon, and she loves them. So we gave her some of that and she loved that. So then we went and bought her some salmon flavoured dog food, and she ate that straight down. And she's been eating fine ever since. So the little monkey was just, you know, feeling not well for a couple of days, and now she seems to be all back to normal again, eating well. And so yeah, for a few minutes we're relaxing. Yeah, we're relaxing and you know, happy that she's feeling a bit better. Yeah. So my haul, I got myself a small jelly plate from Amazon, and I love it. I love it. It's only a little tiny one, not about the size of this here. So maybe, you know, 4x6. And I made some prints on it, really loved it. And I thought, oh, I want to get a bigger one so I can make pages for journals. Here's some of the prints I did. You probably can't see very well on there, but yeah. And this, that was one that I did. Put green at the bottom and purple at the top, and then put the paper, laid the paper on it, and then I'd already put a stencil on it, or a stamp. So that's what I got these for. I thought I could use those for that. Could stamp them onto the paint before I put the paper on it to make my print. I got myself a bigger roller, because the one I'd got is about this wide, which is fine for the little one, but I have actually got a bigger one here. Then I lost my absolute favourite stamp, and it was a bubble stamp. Oh, I was so cross because I couldn't find it. Anyway, I found a similar one on Temu, so I ordered that. And then not long after that, after I'd ordered that, I found the exact one. This is the exact one. It's my absolute favourite stamp. Yeah. And then what happened? I found the one I'd lost. Yeah, you're right, I did. Yeah. So I've got a spare one now, but I can use one on my jelly plate and one for stamping. I do use it all the time. I got this for my jelly plate. So what you do, I can like paint the jelly plate, then I can lay this on it and peel it off, and then I can lay my paper on it, and it will give me a print with this pattern on it in the colour paint that I've put on it. So that's for that, and that's what these are all for as well. I've got this one, Really like that one with the flowers and that on it. It's very whimsical, that one is, and I really like it. I like the doodly whimsicalness of it. And then I got these ones, which are, there's that one which is squares. Thought that would be good. They're stencils, but you lay them, if you lay them on your painted jelly plate, you do get really nice patterns, and you can get like a couple of pages from it if you're lucky, maybe 3. So these are all patterns that I can use. Let's just pop that out of the way, and then we'll be able to use this background. So there's that one, then and turquoise to use on it. I love it. And I've been making backgrounds and then fussy cutting out little things to either put on journaling cards or on the ATC cards. I am obsessed with the ATC cards at the minute. I've made loads and I've swapped loads. I think I've sent 10 packs today, 10 letters, all containing the ATC cards that I've made. And yeah, and then I'll get them back. There's no money involved, you just swap them, which is great. You gift them to each other if you like. Yeah, and I've been buying these little things to keep them in. Look, I could keep them in there. Rosie took one of these to keep. She's got some cards she wanted to put in there. She's mad on K-pop, and she got some, it's Stray Kids that she likes. She's gone from dolls to K-pop, and it's Stray Kids that she likes, and she'd got some Stray Kids cards, and she's been actually drawing a few herself, and she's quite a good little drawer, Rosie is. And yeah, she's been putting those in them, so she's had one of those. Then I don't know what happened, but I've ended up with loads of these. Yeah, instead of just, I think I've got 4 if not 5 of them. So I've got 2 red ones. These are great, and these are what I've been keeping, the ones that I've traded. I've been keeping those in here. They're lovely for it. Yeah. So I've got that one, and this one is just exactly the same, but I'm sure I got some for free. For some reason, they sent me, I'm sure that this one here and the jelly plate that I got was free. It was something like, if you spend £300, you get 20 pence off. Something like that, anyway. maybe a bit more than that. But it was something, no, it was more like, if you spent £50, you could get £10 of gifts free. Something like that. Anyway, I got a jelly plate, and then I got this. And this is for, I've got loads of books that I've collected, and I've collected them so that I can use some of the pictures out of them. I've got music books, I've got map books, I've got books with birds in, books with flowers, you name it, I've got a book on it. And my husband had says, right, enough is enough, stop buying books. So I've got to stop buying books, and I've got to go through the ones I've got, do my fussy cutting, and I'm going to store them in here. So these are A4 pockets, and they're very thin, but I can put my crikey, I can't even open it. They're that fine. I'm not sure it even opens. I mean, it must do. Come on, Jay. Yeah, it does. I can put my fussy cuts in these pockets. So I've got, I think there's 40 pockets in here. So yeah, it'll be quite a big, quite a wide thing when it's done. It does have quite a wide spine on it. But yeah, that was free with the jelly plate. And then I've got this one, which is for postcards, because I've been doing postcards as well. I've got, where's my postcard book? Let me show you what I've done. Here, look. Some see a weed, others see a wish. That was from a plaque I saw on Temu. And I basically drew my own one of them. And then this again was on Temu. It says, I'm not crazy, my reality is just different than yours. And that is from Alice in Wonderland. And this is the Cheshire Cat. Then I did a big version of this. I've also got some smaller versions. It's like Love for Your Family. And these are postcards rather than the ATC cards. I've not actually swapped any postcards yet, but I'm intending to make some more and get some swapped because there are some swapping activities with postcards in some of the groups that I'm in, so I'm planning to join those. And then here you will see that I've got another jelly plate. So I think I must have bought one and got one for free. That's what I think happened. Instead of sending me the one I'd paid for free, they've sent me another one. So I've got two now. Yeah. Anyway, I shall have fun with those, won't I? Then I've got these. These are pens. See, they're pens like that. And what you do, you... the nib turns down like that. And what you do, you take this bit off the end. I assume you take that bit off the end anyway. Somehow that will come out. Yeah. Then you put your beads on there. And then you screw it back into the hole. So that you've got a pen decorated in the beads of your choice. And I got a set of them. I don't quite know why I thought I needed so many. But anyway, I got a set of them. So yeah. I got those, and then I got, this is chalk, and I got it to use as a background on journaling cards, journal pages, things like that. The only trouble is it's a bit of a devil to write on once you've, because it's like oil pastel. It's not like normal chalk, it's like oil pastel. So, let me get a bit of paper and show you. So, I mean, I'm not sure why I bought so many. Gosh knows. But the children like them. So, you can, like, use that as your background. And you can rub it and things and, you know, use that as your background. That's what I thought. Oh, great. Use that as my background. Draw a flower on it. But I had the devil's own job drawing a flower on it, and it came out so awful that I didn't use it in the end. Where's my black pen? Somewhere I've got a, here we are. This is like a black fine liner, and it just, oh, look at that. It's worked on that great lot. What am I talking about? Normally, it won't work. Normally, you cannot draw on the ink, on the chalk. Well, I can't on the one I've got upstairs anyway. But what I've got upstairs, I think, is chalk. Oh, here we go, look. Can you see what's happening? It started doing that. Yeah. It, like, gathers up the chalk and then it blocks the pen up. That's what it's done. It's blocked the end of the pen. And I've got a set of fine liners that I used to do. Yeah, this is what happened before. It is, look. It blocks up the pen and I can't use it to, I wanted to have the chalk as the background and then doodle my flowers onto it, but as you can see, all it does is block up the thing. So I think the children will be having those. But what I've got is, I've got some black, like a black journal, if you like, a big black journal. And for one of the children, I've given them a set of these chalks and the big black journal. So every page is black, so they can draw pictures on it. It's just something a bit different for them, isn't it? So that's what I'm going to end up doing with those rather than keeping them. And then I went on to get 48, the same. I mean, what the heck is wrong with me? It says 12 colours of chalk. And look, they are, I mean, the colours are gorgeous. Look at that. Look at this colour. I think this is This doesn't feel oily like the oil pastel though. It does feel more like normal chalk, and I wanted it to be able to do my backgrounds with like this on some of my cards. I wanted to do my background like that, and then I wanted to doodle a flower onto it. So let's see if my pen will doodle onto this dry chalk, but I don't think it will. I don't know whether it's still blocked up from the other chalk. It could be. Let's see if I can get it off. You can see that it's blocking up stopping it from writing. I do have some acrylic pens which are great. They'll write on it, but they're too thick. They're not, you know, they're not a fine liner. They're a big thick. I wonder if my biro seems to work. Look, I could use that, couldn't I? Yeah, I could use that for my little. Oh, I never thought. Oh, mind you, it looks like that's going to clog up as well. Look. Can you see what I mean? It started clogging already. And once you start going over it again, it ruins the picture. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, was like do some flower doodles on it. But yeah, I'm not sure. I wanted to use the chalk as a background. That biro does seem to work, doesn't it? But the colours are lovely, look. Lovely colours. Really liked that. I suppose I could make a background out of them and then use them, you know, cut out things on them, glue things on. But then I'm not sure that things will glue to chalk. That's the only trouble. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely going to find a use for this chalk, though. I'm determined. I'm determined. Maybe I could just do the whole thing in chalk. That might work, mightn't it? Yeah, that is like an oily. It says rising solid water chalk, whereas this one says eminent chalk, and it feels more like dry chalk, if you see what I mean. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we get on. See how we get on, Doc. Yes, we will. So that was my Temu haul. A bit long-winded because I've done nothing but babble on. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. And if you make ATC cards and would like to swap with me, you can send me an email. My email is always in the description box. Pop me an email. I've just done a swap with Donna, and Donna, bless her, sent me the most beautiful, at Just Donna Marie is her challenge. She sent me the most beautiful journal, and she sent one to me and one to Dana as well. They're beautiful. They're beautiful, and I've started writing in them, Donna, writing in my journal. I'm so chuffed with it. Yeah, it's going to be my Christmas journal this year. So I've started writing in it, you know, what presents I've bought for everyone and all little bits like that. Yeah, started already. So yeah, if you do ATC cards and you'd like to swap with me, pop me an email. My email address is always in the description box, and let's do a swap. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.